Karma takes a swing at a Karen after almost becoming victims of her bad driving. I'll try to make it as quick as possible. Last Sunday, after a small dinner party at one of my relatives' house, it was about time to go home. That night, I took my mother home, as it was on the route to mine. At one point, we turned right into a one-way street before arriving, and that's when a wild Karen in a red Toyota appeared. As it turns out, I had to hit the brakes hard enough as she almost faceplants her car into mine, so to speak. Yet she honks frantically, flips me off and yells something at me, which I couldn't distinguish because I had my windows shut. My mother and I were like, "What the," as that woman drove off. That Karen was brave, or fool, enough to go the wrong way, almost colliding with us and even throwing insults. We eventually arrived at my mother's house, shaking our heads at the scenario we just had. Today, I went to my mother's place again, as we were to pick one of my nephews to the hospital because of a harsh fever, and on the exact same corner, I saw the same Karen, but this time yelling at the repo dude as her car was towed. I recognized the same red Toyota car that almost rammed into us, because its left rearview mirror was one of the countless cases of "if you can't fix it with duct tape, you ain't using enough duct tape." After picking up my mother, she got me the gossip that the Karen woman recently moved around that area and was rather known for being rude and violent to pretty much every neighbor under the sun. Her car was towed because someone needed to leave for work. Her car was blocking the driveway and she didn't give a damn about moving it out of the way. I just concluded and told my mother, "Treat everyone the way you would like to be treated." TLDR, a Karen goes obnoxious after almost hitting our car, and her car gets towed in a twist of karma.